It's welcome to next part of the investigations. We again investigating the EU. Now, what you see here, Reed, is Otto von Habsburg, one of my heroes, by Abdal Hakam Murad. Now again, Reed, this character is one of those weird type English poshers, Reed, who's been through an English public school type of thing. And again, like, he's a Muslim traditionalist, fascinated with Muslimism and all this, like, which is like a strange trait of these upper class poshers type of thing. And as you see, Otto von Habsburg, one of my heroes. Right? So this Otto von Habsburg, right, is the one who introduced the Islamic laws in Austria or something. Right? So as you see, 1912 Islam Act. So it wouldn't have been that bloke, but he's relative of his family line, mate. Now, as you see here, the Habsburg Empire officially ended in 1918, following the conclusion of World War I. Right? So what happened was they all stepped out of their rules as emperor and the king and all this, really, at that time. Really. So basically, they disbanded this monarchy thing and sort of stepped out of the spotlight type of thing. Really. So you see here, the Danube monarchy. Rudolf first as King of Germany and all this stuff. So basically, when you had World War II come about, these Habsburg ones was not on the throne of Germany and all that. And, so basically, when you had Hitler and all stuff like that, right, there's no connections with Hitler and these Habsburg family, right? But that's the region where Hitler's from. Hitler was obviously from Austria, right? And then became the political leader of Germany. So that's basically Habsburg territory, right? But at that time they disbanded the monarchy and all that, and stepped doing all the rules and all that, right? So you see here, this Holy Roman Empire eventually came to be composed of 4 kingdoms: Germany, Italy, Bohemia, and Burgundy. So here you see the Pan-European Union, founded by Richard von Coudenhove-Kalergi in 1923, and was supported by various European elites and intellectuals, including Otto von Habsburg, who became its international president in 1973. So you got your 33 and your 777 code there. So basically, the Habsburg family was always involved in the European Union, and what they call Habsburg aristocrat. So they call Richard von Coudenhove a Habsburg aristocrat. You see Austro-Hungarian thing there. You see, span from 1848 to 1916. So, just before World War I started and all that, really. And then they disbanded and then across, the next century, World War II and all that, really. You didn't have Habsburg, really. So here you see the idea of what's put in, really, about the fact that Hitler didn't determination destroy the Habsburg family, really, and covers the family members' courageous fight against the Führer. Right? Now this seems to me, right, as if like I say now, like if Hitler's from that region, right, I think it would have been these Habsburg ones that give rise to Hitler, right, and they basically was out of the way. They rescinded all the titles and all this stuff to basically not be associated with like the Nazistic regime, right, during that period. That's what I would say. But as you see, they got the European Union to come about, right, as a result of all what happened in that particular century. Right? That seems to me like it's like a pure Habsburg propaganda for them, right? Again, right, it's responsible to these Habsburg ones, right, to bring in the Islam into Europe, right? Basically, the European Union is it's the Holy Roman Empire yet again coming about, right? Of course, like that, like sort of begs the question: did it exist in the first place, right? Or is this stuff purely just what they want to bring about? This Holy Roman Empire and all that, ruled by basically a few families, a couple of families across the whole world and that, right? As you see, this thing about the Habsburg myth, right? According to which past rule of Habsburg monarchy led to an era of prosperity in the region to look back on. You see, coined by Claudio Magris. And as you see, a possible correlation between Habsburg myth and rise of fascism, and then the European Union and pan-European identity. So this is something to do with these Habsburg ones are something to do with it all together, right? The European Union and all that, right? You see this idea about them being transnational, right? Early modern Habsburg women transnational, right? So you know what all that's about, right? But this is often referred to them, they use transnational networks to make this sort of empire, right? This Habsburg empire. Transnational networks, so basically, that applies to Masonry as well, right? The Hungarian Freemasons, builders of the Habsburg Empire. Right? So this is very big in that type of thing. And of course, the Templars worship Muhammad. Right? So you got this sort of idea between the Christianity and the Islam. Both being the same, really. Right? As they say that Abrahamic, right? So you see how you got Habakkuk, right? Habakkuk, the KKK, right? With the Bible. You see your Habib is an Arabic name meaning beloved, darling, my love, right? So I take it that obviously, like Arabic goes right to left, right? So the by part must be the my, right? And so basically Hab mean love, right? Hab has got to mean love, so it's Lovesburg. Like the name means Lovesburg type of thing, right? Of course, like Jesus was all about love and all that idea, right? Most beloved of Allah, Habib Allah. This Holy Roman Empire also applied to Charlemagne, right? Now when they give out the Charlemagne Prize, which Kalergi was the first recipient. Corona Legentium Arquensis. There's the Charlemagne Prize for contributions to European unification, which has got to be double speak. as indicated by the two heads on the eagles, double speak, right? It lies type of thing. Unification is European integration. And of course, there's more multiculturalism and non-European immigration going on than out else. Right? So this has got to be a bit funny, right? As you see, that Zelensky one won it, right? For basically doing a fraud, pretending to have a war, right? To the von der Leyen won it. And basically the Jewish people won it. With Pinchas Goldschmidt. The word habitat, I wonder if Habsburg is something to do with that. Like taking control of the habitat, claiming themselves in charge of the habitat what people live in, right? And then sort of, doing what they want to do. Maybe it's something to do with that, right? As you say, that word comes traced back to Latin word habitere, which means to inhabit or to dwell. See, the sense of the root is probably to hold, like Habsburg, hold power, hold power, right? Basically of the Abrahamic religions, right? I'm wondering if, the Abrahamic thing stems back to this House of Habsburg type of concept, right? Interesting piece here, right, where Qalat al-Hamra, mean the Red Fortress, right? So again, it could be a royal castle idea coming, giving the rise to the religions. Interesting, you have this one named Benjamin Naeem Habib, born in Karachi to Pakistani father. I would say his grandfather fought in the Battle of the Somme is obviously to give him a type of idea of being something British, So you see that the name Ben Habib means beloved or dear. Haba, Arabic word haba, which signifies love and affection. And you see this all the time in the political parties of Britain. Every single one of them seems to have some form of Arabic or whatever, Islam or whatever type of connection, So it seems like factored into what you call a state establishment, and that's it. It's definitely part of their thing. And if that's part of their Habsburg type idea, it's all like planned out. So you see, Windsor and Habsburg families share European history intertwined, So obviously they're probably the same line, And that thing about the Rothschilds, the Rothschilds were made signed by the Habsburg monarchy. So basically you have your Rothschild, or more like Habsburg, Windsor and Rothschild, all working as one family type of thing. See, these ones connected to the Holy Roman Empire as well, right? These ones also with Goldschmidt, as you see, elevated to the title of Baron von Goldschmidt Rothschild. And they're intermarried with the Rothschilds, the present day goldsmiths. Intermarried with the Rothschild, right? As you know, this one basically Boris Johnson's his best mate or something. So Boris Johnson's got to be all of the same family line as well, right? So this one again, who people always said was like, it looked a spitting image of Princess Diana, who's Spencer. You'd see the idea of all these ones interconnected, the same bloodline, right? All the same blood.